Hello. Let's start with something most men don't really want to talk about. A good number of women don't orgasm from penetration alone. That's not an opinion. That's a fact backed by real studies. Yet many men move through sex assuming pleasure is automatic because that's how it looks. Porn taught us performance, not connection. And that illusion leaves both sides quietly frustrated. Most women don't say anything because they don't want to bruise your ego. And most men never ask because they don't want to hear the real answer. For a lot of men, sex isn't sex, it's validation. It's proof of masculinity. So when she doesn't respond the way you expect, it feels like failure. Some men take it personally, others overcompensate, trying new positions, buying toys, or asking too many questions in the middle of the act. Is it okay? Do you like that? Should I go faster? But that constant checking kills the rhythm and turns intimacy into a test. Add to that, men watching porn and expecting the same performance from their partners. They forget porn isn't real. It's choreographed, edited, and manipulated to give a desired effect. The moans, the positions, the intensity, all crafted to sell fantasy, not intimacy. Here's another truth. Some men spread themselves thin chasing multiple women, thinking it boosts their status, but it actually drains them, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Women can sense that depletion. They can feel when a man's energy isn't centered or focused on them. That kind of disconnection turns women off instantly, no matter how good you think you are in bed. Most men don't realize how psychological sex is for women. It's not just about the touch or the technique. It's about feeling safe, it's about feeling protected, and it's about feeling desired. A woman's arousal often starts way before the bedroom. She's turned on by a man who makes her feel secure, a man who handles his responsibility, and a man who shows consistency and shows care. When she sees you bring home the bacon, helping with the dinner, folding laundry, washing the dishes, helping with the kids, my, that's foreplay too. Those small acts say to her, you can relax, I've got this. And when she feels that, her guard drops, her body opens up naturally. When she feels unseen, unappreciated, or emotionally disconnected, sex becomes another task. The irony is, the more men chase performance, the less they show up when it really matters. The less they show up when it really matters. That's why a lot of women say, it's not that I don't want sex, I just don't feel connected. Since most women are stimulated by foreplay, mentally and physically, men need to learn to play the long game. That means slowing down. That means being patient. That means realizing that stimulation doesn't always mean penetration. You can create more satisfaction and connection by touching, teasing, and exploring without rushing to insert your penis. When you stop seeing sex as a race to finish and start seeing it as an experience to build, you shift from being a performer to being a lover. That's when both people feel, and that's when both people actually enjoy it. But here's another layer. Maybe you're simply not compatible. Just like how some able-bodied men can't impregnate a woman because their sperm and her egg don't align biologically, sexual chemistry can sometimes clash too. What excites you might completely disconnect her. Your favorite position, maybe you like doggy style, might make her feel distant or unseen, while she craves her eye contact and intimacy of the missionary position. Those subtle mismatches in rhythm, energy, and preference can quietly build frustration on both sides. Over time, what once was exciting becomes mechanical, an obligation rather than experience. And when that happens, women often internalize it. They might talk about it with friends, rationalize it privately, or slowly pull away. Some cheat, not necessarily out of lust, but out of longing for connection, emotionally, and physical alignment feels effortless, not forced. So, Should men care that most women don't orgasm from penetration alone? Most definitely. But caring isn't about guilt or pressure. It's about awareness and communication. Because even when two people start out compatible, time changes body, time changes desire, time changes emotions. What used to work might not work anymore. That's why the conversation can't end after the first few times. It has to continue. Talk about what feels good. Talk about what doesn't. Adjust, reconnect. Because sometimes it's not about being enough. It's about being present. This is an outlet for men. Real talk for real men.